Alright, so I just had my last day at school and it went really well, so I'm very happy. We're starting a new chapter in life. And it's been a year since I'm trying to get back to content and I wasn't able to. And I think this, this ending and the starting of this new adventure and a new part of my life can be used as a motive to force myself to get back to content. So tomorrow is Friday and I'm gonna try to make one of those day in the life videos, just a small one. I don't care how it will turn up, I'm just gonna post it anyway, trying to be in the mindset of posting even if it isn't perfect, right? Don't wait for stuff to be perfect. That's something us, when I say us, and you and me, sometimes creative people, sometimes engineers, we have that problem with, maybe even our generation as a whole, we have this problem with perfection, right? We want everything to be perfect, so we do nothing because we're afraid or we don't accept the fact that at first we're very, very bad, or at least we don't get good for a certain amount of time. And yeah, I'm trying to fight that, so let's make a day in the life video. I really want to get the 10 to 18 mil lens, the new Sigma lens. It was out like a year ago, and right now I'm shooting on the 16 f1.4 and I'm using the TV as light, but I'm getting those blurry lines. That's alright. I think if I find someone who wants to buy this lens, I'll get the new 10 to 18 and then it'll kick off my new personal content creation journey. Even though I really think gear doesn't matter that much, but I like to do stuff good. We said not perfect, but at least if I have the ability to do so, I always try to do my best, right? So no regrets there. I think whenever I'm gonna put this in a recording, I'm gonna see that I'm just trying to convince myself to spend money, which is, it's always about gear, right? But it doesn't matter that much. Alright, so I didn't wake up as early as I thought I would. I just finished the first meeting of the day, which went really well. It was a dev sync, and I have the team wrap up in about an hour and a bit. So I'm just gonna quickly shower, drink my new electrolytes, which is something I've always wanted to try, and trying to get back in my healthy gym era. So yeah, we're gonna drink some electrolytes and alright, let's taste it for the first time. I've never taken electrolytes. I mean, I know they won't have any big, taste or whatever, but I'll update you later on the day how it feels. Okay, that tastes absolutely amazing. That's not Huel, by the way. This is a bulk hydration drink, and I think it was strawberry and mango, and yeah, this tastes amazing. Alright, we just finished the meetings of today. It's 11:30 and we're going to my school workspace. Even though I don't have to go, I still have access to the workspace, and I find it great to change ideas, right? When you work from home, one of the cons in a sense is that you always work in the same workspace and there's nothing new. You work in your home, and sometimes for creativity and just finding solutions to problems, it's good to change your environment, and that's what I'm gonna do since I still have the chance to do it in my school. So yeah, we're gonna go there, and there's some great AC because my AC is broken, and that's also a very valid point. So let's just go there. I have a lot of stuff to do today, a lot of code optimization for my work and some personal projects that I need to make some progress on. They're not announced yet, but they will be very soon, maybe even in this video, but not at this timestamp. And so yeah, let's go to my school and do some great work. I don't know why it's so hard for me to shoot vlogs, even though people shoot vlogs like every day and they edit them and post them. I think I really don't have the grasp of how many shots you need to do to shoot a full vlog, because I always end up with 5 minutes of videos and with no context at all. So I'm gonna try to shoot everything. I'm gonna take my GoPro with me to do some PLV shots with my favorite setup, which is this one. Up, like that. And I feel like you can get some pretty amazing shots with that, you know. So I don't really like it. I have the GoPro 9 Black, and I mean the quality is alright, but you know, we said done, but not perfect, right? So yeah, let's just go to school. I really feel like we underestimate the quality of the iPhone so much. I was just here trying to take a little video of the beach, and the quality is actually amazing. And I'm always trying to get more gear, trying to justify buying new cameras. The ZV-E10 is not enough, the DJI Osmo is not enough, and sometimes the saying that says the best camera is the one that you have might be very, very true. So I'm gonna try to focus more on getting the shots done instead of trying to have the best gear and spending money. Sometimes it's just maybe constraints can boost creativity. Friction drives growth, or frictions drives creativity in that context. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me correctly. I'm on the AirPods, but alright, we just got to school. AC is feeling amazing, and I just did a test shot on the iPhone, and we definitely underestimate the quality that we can have in our smartphones, and I think that's a great reason, or a great thing to know when you want to make videos, because one big problem that I have with long form content is I don't have the eye to shoot a lot of videos, right? Because when you want to do a long form video, you need to take twice as much footage, right? And I don't have the knowledge, or I don't know how to do that, and I always end up with very, very few videos or footage which isn't enough for a video. So we're gonna try to change that. And so I have a lot of work to get done, a lot of personal projects that I need to make some progress in, and it's already 1 p.m. so we're gonna try to make things work, and it's gonna be great. Also, for content creation, I'm a little bit lost on what kind of content I want to make, and I have a lot of ideas, and I don't know which one I want to make first, or which one I want to make and which one I want to disregard, or just remove from this personal brand. And there's this tool that I've been trying, which is called Crafts. It's like a Notion equivalent, but with some added features that are really important for me. First one, and the most important, is offline mode, right? So it has offline mode. I can work whenever and wherever. That's extremely important. And there's this native implementation of animations, right? It feels so much smoother than Notion, and it has also like this focus mode where you can just put yourself in a single canvas and write stuff. So I'm gonna need, at least I'm gonna try to write more content instead of just having ideas in my mind. That's something that I really need to work on, just writing more. That's why I want to start a blog as well, but that's maybe for another video. Just writing down ideas and making them a concrete, actionable item in my to-dos or in my projects, I think will help me a lot in making these videos. Like this one, I'm committing to making it whatever is the results at the end of the day. Maybe I don't have enough shots, maybe I do. I'll just post the video, and yeah, let's try and do that. I'm gonna first of all finish my work, then we're gonna try to write some content in crafts, and I'll take you through my setup and how I try to create my systems inside of it. Yeah, let's get some work done. I didn't shoot as much content as I wanted to shoot. Focus is struggling because of the light. I didn't shoot as much content as I wanted, and I'm gonna try to post the video anyway because we said, this is all about practice, and it's not being perfect. So I'm just gonna finish off at my desk, give you a little overview of what I want to do and how I see things. And yeah, I guess the video won't be perfect, but that's practice, and that's what we said. Done is better than perfect. Right, I just got home and I've managed to do most of the work that I had to do. I didn't shoot as much content as I wanted to, like I said, but I started doing like a first draft of the video, and it really won't be perfect. I'm hating that, but yeah, that's all this is about, right? I'm trying to do, I'm going to try to do that as much as possible and try to monitor progress. We're gonna do a weekend in the south of France, right? We're gonna go to Monaco, shoot some photos on a very old camera. I don't know where it is, but I found a very old camera that I wanna try and have a little challenge where I have constraints to try and force creativity, and I think it'll be fun. I'm gonna shoot a vlog of the 2 days where I'm gonna work on personal projects, on main work, and on creativity, and we're gonna try to make it a little bit better than this one, and doing it a little bit better each time. I think in a year or so it's gonna be amazing. So yeah, let's do that. I hope you enjoyed the video if you're watching, and if not, please let me know why. I'd love some feedback, either negative or positive. It's all about learning to be better, and acknowledging that I'm bad at stuff and I'm good at stuff, and trying to bridge. I lost my idea there. I'm just gonna let this clip go in the video, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and comment down below your honest thoughts. I hope that we will see you next time, that I will see you. Why am I saying we will see you? And yeah, ciao, peace.